first step to success. As the great Winston Churchill once said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So always continue on, regardless of what obstacle or barrier stands in your way. But no matter how far you go, never forget where you came from. Regardless of whether you are attending an institution of higher education, joining the military, or entering the workforce next year, these years you have spent at CB will have a tremendous impact upon your life. When we look back on these past 4 years, you will cherish the friendships, laughter, and memories you made. We've all said at least once something along the lines of, I can't wait to be done with high school, or oh, can I just be in college already? But when you look back, you'll realize that it was worth it. I mean, what other senior class can say that we have done the things we have? From the very first beach-themed football game, standing under the lights when our classmates were finally part of the Nuckfest, to the very last day of school, when once again, in beach attire, we walked those halls of CB for the very last time. This senior year has been one to remember. What other class can say that we released 6 bags of crickets throughout the high school? Or created a giant 6-foot easier button just to support the hockey team? Or celebrated the basketball team with enough pomp and enthusiasm to sell out the Palumbo Center twice? Or even sang and danced through the halls of the school to the best song ever for the senior lift-up? When you look back, you're not going to remember the countless hours of homework or studying ceaselessly for test after test, or even the dreadful 5-minute walk to and from the parking lot every day. What you will remember are these memories. Though our time together is drawing to a close, we will let our memories live on forever. And when we do look back, we can confidently say that our time within those walls was worth every second, and that Chartiers Valley, as well as this graduating class, will always hold a very special place in our hearts. So I urge you, fellow graduates, to strive for success, but never forget your roots. We have been provided with a knowledge that has increased our agency and understanding in this world, a knowledge that serves as a means for advancing and attaining other aspirations. What we choose to do with this knowledge is what will ultimately allow for our advancement. No man understood this truth better than poet Walt Whitman, who said, "The powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse." This ultimately is the purpose of the knowledge we have thus far gained. The knowledge is not only to enable us to master the complexities of calculus or understand the intricacies of the arts, but rather to empower each of us as individuals to contribute a verse to the great poem of life. So, 2014 graduates, I ask of you, what will you contribute? What will your verse be? Whatever it is, make it exceptional. Thank you and congratulations to the wonderful class of 2014.